What's up? Alright. Gotta take the trash out. Let's pick up a... Alright, so I got the new setup with the mic, and we'll see how that sounds, if it sounds any better than yesterday's video. I didn't actually post, so far I've filmed 2 videos. By the way, I'm Mike. This is a new channel. I'm trying to do some vlog stuff and document my fitness stuff and my drive to work. And I figure I'd set up my camera and talk to it on the way to work. So, yeah, the past 2 videos I filmed didn't sound too good. So I was able to look around last night and I found my mic. I have a little shotgun mic that I can attach to my GoPro. So we put that mic on there and we'll see how it sounds. And yeah, be nice to, if that, sounds good, we'll use that. Also, found some Lavalier, I think they're called Lavalier mics. They're these little Rode GoPro mics, or Rode Go mics. I found them like super cheap, open box deal. So grabbed one of those, plugs into the camera, and then you can have one on you and one on another person. Say if you're doing like interviews, or you're just riding with 2 people, or you're doing stuff with 2 people, and you can both have a mic on it. Both have a mic on. But yeah, so let's see if this video sounds any better, and then I'll post it if it does. I didn't want to put up a video of all you can hear is just car noise and then me kind of talking in the background, so we'll go with this. The problem with this shotgun mic is like the GoPro's on me. I angled it to where I feel like I got a good angle on me. We'll see when I can look at it later, but the shotgun mic's like pointed right here, not at where my voice is at, so maybe me talking right here is kind of capturing that. I don't know, we'll see. So those 2 videos, I pretty much went over my history of my fitness goals and whatnot, and basically my like life story of fitness, because I've had 2 30-minute drives that I talked on, but don't really want to talk about that. I guess I could talk about it a little bit, and yeah, so this will be just me talking about some random stuff on the way to work, and I'm just gonna post it to a channel, a fresh channel. For those who don't know me, I make YouTube videos once in a while. I've done it since, I think I posted my first video back in 2008, 2009, and I posted some drum videos, and then I made like a bunch of YouTube news, game news videos for a while. Dude, this car in front of me is all over the road. It's a little scary. I'm just gonna stay back. But gosh, Tucson drivers, man, freaking awful. Shoot, I lost my train of thought. Shit, what was I talking about? This guy distracted me. Gosh, dude, you'll know this about me. I am terrible at talking, and I lose my train of thought quite a bit. So maybe driving's not the best place to vlog, but it's like my only time to really vlog or talk about stuff. This bottle, I just got this bottle like, I feel like it's gonna drip on my shirt. Every time I go to drink, the lid has like a little bit left in it, and it like drips out on the lid, luckily. But like, one of these times I wore a white shirt, it's gonna drip on my white shirt. Oh, I used to make YouTube videos. That's what I was talking about. So for a while I did gaming, like news videos, and then I was doing WoW, World of Warcraft videos. If you don't know, I'm a huge World of Warcraft fan. Got a World of Warcraft tattoo. And yeah, I was doing those videos. I was doing some hiking videos. I've created like 3 or 4 channels, and I just like post random stuff on them. My main channel is Purple Tea, and I do like cooking videos, and I just do so many different videos. I get into so many different hobbies, and I always want to make videos on it, and it's just what it is. And here's another one. I'm getting into taking care of myself and exercising and working out, and like, I guess more like health related stuff. So new channel. So today I'm gonna just do cardio. I did some lifting on Sunday. I'm back at working out. I took like a week off doing some like recovery, and I just kind of got my steps in and didn't do too much else. But it was a good reset because I was getting sore all over. So I got that recovery weekend, and now I started working out again. So Sunday workout, yesterday rest day. Today I'm gonna do some cardio. I think tomorrow I might do either, I don't know, rest day, or maybe another rest day, then another workout day, and then another rest day, and just kind of, how does that work? Let's see, Sunday workout, Monday rest, Tuesday cardio, Wednesday rest, Thursday workout, Friday rest, Saturday cardio, and then Sunday workout. Just get back into that. Maybe I'll do it that way. We'll see. Maybe I'll work out tomorrow. I guess we'll see how I feel tomorrow, if I want to work out or not. I gotta fit it in my day too. So, but school's over. I finished my finals last night. School's over for at least a week until I start a summer class. So it's gonna be crazy again. Hopefully it's not too busy of a class, but it's some kind of legal class, so I'll probably be doing a lot of writing, which I hate writing. But yeah, so do some cardio today. I got a gym at my work, which is kind of nice, so I think for lunch I'm just gonna run over there and do some cardio for 30-40 minutes, and then grab a snack, and that'll be my workout for the day. I'm still like, I don't know what it is. I got this camera set up because I wanted to like vlog in the car, and then maybe like video my workouts and stuff, but I don't know how that I don't know if I feel like I want to do that. I feel weird like filming it, especially if I do it at the gym. If I do it at home, it's fine, I guess, filming it, but filming like other people in my background while I'm working out, I would feel weird about that. And I don't know if it's something you just do. Like, some people just set them up and it's like, whatever, record everybody, I don't care. And I kind of wish I feel that way, but I don't know. I feel like you have to have some kind of like, I don't give a fuck. But also, like, other people, if you go to a gym and other people are filming, like, I wouldn't care if I just accidentally walked around in the background. Like, I don't know. So, it is what it is. Maybe I'll start doing it at work, but it's cardio, so nothing to really film there. I want to film like my workouts so I can actually look back and see if I'm like doing the right form, like my form's correct. So I've been filming at home, but yeah, I don't have too much at my house. I got dumbbells, I got a squat rack and a barbell, and I have a treadmill. So I can do like in a bench, incline bench. So I can do like some stuff there, but I do have a pull-up bar, which is nice. So yeah, I'll have to figure out or start filming that a little more. That'll be fun. I think so. Yeah, I know I said I don't have much history, I guess, on this video, but like my fitness history, because I talked about it yesterday. I guess I could talk about it a little bit. I've always been like out of shape and terrible. Like I hated PE. I hated doing a lot of sports growing up. I skateboarded, but I was never like super into skateboarding. I wouldn't like jump off stairs and up ramps and stuff. Like I do just a little bit of like street skating, and that's about it. But I was never in shape. And then maybe about I don't know, 10 years ago, 2016, I was getting in shape. I did a lot of hiking, and I started eating right, and then I did a couple 5Ks, and then I got sick, and then I was in the hospital for a couple years, and that kind of like put a stop on my whole fitness thing. So so after I got out of the hospital, it took until like last year to actually start getting some progress in. I think when I got out of the hospital, so I had leukemia twice. I had it 2018, 2019, and then I was able to get a stem cell transplant, and I've been good ever since. And every year or so I would like try and work out. I try and go on walks. For like 3 or 4 years I had this calf issue where it felt like I just had this sharp pain in my calf. So any kind of exercise would trigger it, and like I tried getting back into drumming. I joined a band. I had to leave that band because my calf was just so messed up that after every drum session it would hurt. After every like bike ride, after every walk. And at this time I was like 280, 290, and I just could not exercise or do anything. And then mentally I just couldn't, I didn't understand what to really eat, I guess. Maybe I did understand, but I just had issues with like food addiction. I had this weird issue with food addiction. Is like I would I don't know if it was like stress related, but I'd be hungry all the time, and it made no sense. I'd eat so much food and still be hungry. Like I'd eat lunch at work, a giant lunch, like say I go get like fast food somewhere, and then I'd leave work, go get another giant fast food meal. We're talking like 1,600 calorie meals. And then I'd go home, and then I'd cook up another meal for my family, and I'd eat that too. And then I'd probably snack later before I went to bed. Like I was eating probably, gotta say, like 4,000 calories a day on average, I'd say. It was bad, man. But so it took a while for me to ask my doctor, like, hey, what what help can I get, because I can't do this on my own. I was struggling. I do keto, I try different other diets. I do keto, I do what was the other one? Shoot, I don't know, but yeah, I do other diets, and they all failed me. And they work for a little bit, and then I crash out and just eat a bunch of food. So I asked my doctor last year if I could get on like a weight loss drug, a GLP-1, and she said since I also had like severe sleep apnea, she was like, yeah, let's do that. So because losing weight will help with that too. So got on that shot, and from like April last year to maybe November, I lost about 50 pounds. And then it started like not working. I kind of hit a plateau, and I started just kind of like, I don't know if I was still just, I do know, I was just eating wrong. I wasn't eating the right foods. I would eat too much, and then I'd feel sick, and then I would, I'd do that over and over, and I was still eating enough to maintain my weight. So I was just sitting at 260 for like 3-4 months, and then finally I'm like, well, if I'm not losing weight, then what's the point of being on this? And so I'm like, let me just do this the right way. So I went off of Wegovy, and I'm like, okay, I got to do this right. I got to start going to the gym again, got to start lifting weights. I had all this equipment because over the 5 years I was like, oh, if I get like the home equipment at home, I'll do stuff, and I just never did. But so I had all this equipment, so I laid out a plan. Like I got this app, Macro Factor. I was using MyFitnessPal, but MyFitnessPal has been like everything about it's just getting worse. So I switched over to Macro Factor. It's been a little more. It's been working for me a little better than MyFitnessPal did. So I've been using Macro Factor. It also pairs with another app by Macro Factor called like Workout, so you can plan workouts. And so I've been using both of those and tracking my calories, eating the right foods, and yeah, it's been great. I've been eating right, and working out consistently for maybe 2.5, almost 3 months. It's got to be like, yeah, it's about almost 3 months now, I think. And I've lost about, in total, 15 pounds. And it's kind of interesting because you got to learn how to like it doesn't sound like a lot. I'm used to going on diets for a month or two and losing like 40 pounds because I'm just not eating, and I'm just losing fat and muscle and just getting weaker. And so going to that, I was like, oh man, I only lost 15 pounds, but I really I probably gained like a ton of muscle from it. So let this guy go by me. I gained a ton of muscle, and yeah, I can feel it. Like I see pictures, I feel stronger. It's like starting to show through when I'm like doing flexing. And that's another thing I started doing is like posing and whatnot, because I wanted to see if I was actually gaining muscle. And I've always been like, man, bodybuilding's so goofy. Like in posing for the camera and taking pictures of yourself is so goofy. And now I'm doing it. It's like it's so funny growing up and like thinking things are so goofy. Like I used to think football was really stupid, goofy, and now I watch football. Like it's so dumb to hate on things when you're younger just because you're not interested in them, and then you get older and you're into them. But yeah, the posing thing's a little goofy, but I'm starting to get into it. I'm starting to learn how to actually pose, how to like pop certain muscles, and it's been a lot of fun. It's been cool seeing. I think it was like the coolest point was when I was taking a video, and I was like, okay, I'm flexing in the front. I could see myself in my camera, my phone camera, and then I turn around and I was like flexing to see my back, and then I go back and I'm like watching the video. I'm like, oh shoot, I can see back muscles. This is weird. And then like I would like did side posing and I could see like my delts like rounded off on my arms, and I'm like, man, I have never seen that before. And like certain muscles growing, and I'm like, this is awesome. So I don't know if it's maybe that's also motivating, is just seeing like actual progress visually and not just on a scale. But yeah, that's been pushing me, and that pushed me too hard to where I was going. I was lifting like the heaviest stuff, and like hurting myself because I wasn't letting my body recover, and so that's why I took that week off last week. But we're back at it. And Sunday when I worked out, I didn't lift too heavy. I lifted a little bit lighter and a little bit longer, so I did higher reps, and I think it worked out a little bit better. I still felt good. I'm still a little sore, mostly sore from, I had a massage on Saturday, and I'm still sore from that. I mean, that guy was like, there was some parts like in my chest that he was pressing on that are still really sore. He was digging into my chest, and I had him try and work on my neck and trap, because those were really, really messed up from when I was working out hard. So he did those, but those feel great. Those feel good now. My neck's still like a little stiff, but everything else still feels really good. But yeah, my chest, where he freaking pushed here, is hurting on this side too. And then yeah, my calf muscles too. Like my calves, I was just like showing my wife how to exercise her calves, and so I was doing calf raises for a little bit before my massage. I don't know if that like helped with it hurting, but they still kind of are pretty sore right now. So yeah, it's been pretty much what I've been up to lately. It's been fun, man. It's been fun getting working out, feeling good. This is probably the longest, 2-3 months of being consistent that I've never been this consistent with taking care of myself. It's always like I've always had a moment where I've fallen off, and even this time around, I've had days where I've had cheat days where I ate a bunch of food, but in my head I always thought, oh, I ruined it. I ate a bunch of food, I ruined it. And you got to get that like mentality out of your head, because I had a cheat day, and then the next day I just went back. I went back to my normal macros, and everything was fine. It all leveled out, and I was still losing weight. I dropped my calories a little bit a couple days after that, just to kind of even it out. And you kind of have to. I learned that you have to work in like a weekly calorie total, not just a daily. So if you go over one day, you go back a little bit on the next day, or if you're super under one day and you're like tired and you don't feel like eating, just don't worry about it. And the next day, just eat a little bit more. Make sure you're hitting your protein. That way, you're not losing muscle if you're in a deficit, and stuff like that, man. It's like the reason I made this channel is I want to talk about this kind of stuff, and I want to learn from other people still, because maybe I'm saying the wrong stuff, but I also want to like teach people what I'm learning, and maybe that'll help them. But yeah, obviously don't take everything I say for granted. Like if you question anything, definitely look into it. That's what I usually do. I I'm like, oh, really? That works? And then I go and look it up, and I'm like, oh, wow, that actually does work. More people say it. There's research behind it. And yeah, so yeah, that's pretty much it, man. I think that was a good little recording. 30-minute ride to work, talking to the camera, just talking about stuff, life, and I guess we'll see you tomorrow. And well, hopefully this video comes out good, because I feel like today's talk was actually pretty good. I think I got into it and felt great. So I'm hoping this microphone sounds good. And gosh, this cup, dude. It's a new one that I just got, a Rise cup, and like, it's great. It's kind of cool. It's different from other ones, but like when you go to open this, some liquid gets stuck in this little thing. Then you go to drink it, it drips out right in front of you, like up here, and then it leaks down here. I don't know. Maybe this cup's not good, but but Rise makes some pretty good protein shakes, so I've been using a lot of that. Right now, I'm drinking the cinnamon toast. I think it's cinnamon toast. It's like cinnamon toast crunch flavored Rise, which is good. I've had the Jet Puff marshmallow one, which is pretty good. If you have any recommendations for protein powders, let me know. I'm just kind of getting a bunch of different new ones. Like, I've had the Dynamize Dunkin' one, that was pretty good, the cappuccino. But I'm looking for good ones. I'm looking for a good chocolate one, because like chocolate, man, I love chocolate protein shakes. They're really good. But yes, I will see you guys later. Thank you for watching, and peace.